Top to top, it's your boy Jay.
Cool guy JD. Keep it simple.
Seymour Cake, welcome.
You already know what it is, man. Violator Sports is back at it.
We back at it talking football. It's football season, fall in the air.
Yeah, hold on. I just want to revisit one thing real quick. Back to the basics, back to the roots, y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? How we really started.
This is what popped it off on that nice 2018 season. Kicked it off at the crib in one of my old apartments, and this right here, this is what's the word? Nostalgic. You know? This is for the OGs that been rocking with us for a minute.
This one went out run. It started our run.
Cool guy Jay, Seymour Cake, Jimmy Thump plugged in, producer. You already know. And even though what we witnessed today was horrible, I mean, what the Bills did today, man. But at the end of the day, it is week 1. And we got to discuss it. It's Violator Sports. So that Violator Sports talk got to come back. And can't nobody give it to them the way we going to give it to them.
You know what? The way I look at it is that, the Bills didn't start off bad. Like, they started off firing out.
75-yard kick return.
That kick return was electric. It was electric. And it looked crazy. Because before we even get into this game, let's just say it's happy to have fans back into the stands.
Nah, that's a fact.
Clap it up one more time, man.
The stadium went crazy just because of that point today, too.
Dude, but see, that's what hurts so much about it is because we, as Bills fans, Drew, you're obviously not into this because you're a past fan, but us as Bills Mafia, we stuck ourselves out. We really went into this game thinking Josh Allen about to throw for 400 yards. The Pittsburgh Steelers not about to stand a chance. And to be quite honest, the Bills came out and they didn't look that prepared.
Josh Allen was what we thought he was.
He went 30 for 51 for 270 and a touchdown. That's not the worst game.
That's Josh Allen's what we thought he was. Remember Dennis Green said that shit?
Yeah.
They are what we thought they were. Yep. And Josh Allen's what we thought he was.
Okay, but explain that. Explain that to me.
Definitely. Let's get into that. That sounds like a hot take.
I mean, what it was just to say? Up and down, bro. His whole career, he been up and down.
I don't know about that. He wasn't up and down last year. He was all the way up.
He didn't have a bad game. He went 30 for 51. He didn't have a bad game.
There was some decisions.
There was a lot of drop passes, a lot of poor play calling.
And honestly, the way I look at it, like, it wasn't on Josh. It was actually the play calling.
The play calling was horrible. That fourth and 1 on 4th and goal where he faked the quarterback draw, the quarterback sneak, and then threw it behind him.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was a play. That was designed.
That was horrible. That was horrible.
We lost 3 yards.
No.
I mean, and the thing that we got to understand, you know what I mean? The Steelers is not a pushover team. We cannot forget that last year they went 11-0. Like, Mike Tomlin is a Hall of Fame coach. Whenever he retires, it's going to be 5 years, and he's going right first ballot.
And see, what people fail to realize is even that game last year when we won, I think it was 26-15, the Steelers had us on lock that first half. We went off in the third quarter. That's what separated us. Stephon Diggs just went crazy.
He over Belichick.
You crazy.
Mike Tomlin?
You're crazy.
Nah, he not over Belichick. He don't got enough rings for that.
Definitely not over Belichick.
Rings aside, over Belichick.
He don't got enough wins.
Not enough playoff.
Belichick been doing this shit for a grip.
For 46 years.
Exactly.
Tomlin got one ring.
One ring, and then he got that ring off of an inherited team from Bill Cowher.
Yeah.
If Mike Tomlin had time, better career.
Honestly,
we can if all day. What if it's a show on Disney Plus?
That's an actual fact. And then
what if it's a show on Disney Plus?
And then you also got to think too, like, if Bill Belichick had Ben Roethlisberger would probably have more rings.
No.
You're crazy.
No, I'm not.
Because the thing is, think about it. Think about it. The thing that makes Ben Roethlisberger good, he's always had a good defense. Yes. If you put him on the Patriots,
historically good defense.
If you're going to put him on the Patriots, he's going to have a good defense. Okay.
Yes.
You put him on the Patriots, he's going to have running backs. He's going to have people to throw to. Mm-hmm. I mean, and the thing is, honestly, if we're going to keep it a bean, the Patriots system is better than the Steelers system.
I agree.
Offensively, yes.
Offensively, yes. I mean, defensively too, because you cannot forget that Bill Belichick is a defensive guru.
See, that's where I'm going to disagree. Bill Belichick is a defensive guru. His actual defensive game plan against the Buffalo Bills in that first Super Bowl is in the Hall of Fame. When he was the defensive coordinator for the Giants, for you guys who don't know. But I won't say the Patriots' defensive philosophy is better than the Patriots, only because the Patriots historically known for defense and the strong ground game. But defense, Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they produce defensive like powerhouses.
But that's the same thing though. The Patriots and Pittsburgh are literally the same thing. The Pittsburgh Steelers are known for the steel curtain in the 70s. Right.
So y'all both explaining my point.
They all it's not about.
It's the same exact thing. They're both the same franchise. All you gotta do is pick.
There might be the same franchise, but different coaches. Okay, because we got to understand in the 70s they had 4 of those things. Bill Cowher had one of them, and then Mike Tomlin had one of them. But then if you take the Patriots, if you look at the Patriots and then you look at the Steelers, Bill Belichick has all 6 of those Super Bowls.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's been 3 different coaches, and 3 different coaches had 6 Super Bowls. And that started in the 70s for the Steelers, and it ended in the 2010s. The Patriots had 6 Super Bowls in the last 20 years.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
Give him this rose.
But
it's a valid point.
We this is us railing off into our wormhole conversations, because with the Violators they came to hear about was us dissecting a little bit of this Bills game. I mean,
Oh yeah, the NFL is definitely back.
The NFL is back. That's you getting them NFL alerts, and you know what? That's cool, because, like I said, fall time is the best time. Violator Sports is back, and we on it. But this is a Buffalo-based podcast, so I think we owe it to everybody. Dissect a little bit of the game. So we all watched the game together. We all posted up at the crib, watched it. So I'm gonna go around the room. I'm gonna start with you, Mo. What did you see in this game as far as offensively and defensively, and the crowd in the stand?
I definitely think our defense we're efficient. We're official. The defense really is official. We have our secondary. It's got some pieces that got to get filled in. Like we need a solid number two. You
wasn't feeling Levi Wallace.
I'm not.
A lot of PIs.
It's just too many of them, and I can't have that. When your number one is Trey White, you know what I'm saying? And he already commanded all that attention, then you have the best safety tandem in the league. You got the best safety tandem in the league.
I agree.
Best safety tandem. Underrated as fuck too.
Super underrated. Minka?
No, Poyer.
No, not Poyer.
Micah?
Micah. Micah Hyde is probably my favorite Buffalo Bills player besides Josh Allen.
Yeah. Like, underrated tandem. And that D line, it's crazy. And it's their first game.
Gregory Rousseff was going off.
Nah,
as far as creating pressure.
Yeah, and then we got Steyer. When Steyer come back, we're gonna be Gucci. But my only thing is Tremaine Edmonds. He's this guy. I think he got some sunlight behind his ears, or something, bro. Because he's soft, bro. He's real soft, bro. But besides all that, the offense is cool. We just have to decide: are we a running team or are we a passing team? That's it. Because that shit with Singletary, he can get busy. You know what I'm saying?
11 carries for 72 yards.
Yeah, it's not even Singletary, because honestly, like I said, when we was watching the game, you could put any one of us behind that line, and those holes that they were open up, we can get the same amount of yards.
Right.
Because honestly, it was good pull. Like, the offensive line looked really good when it was passing. I mean, the offensive line looked really good. Honestly, it really just came down to play calling. Dabo had a horrible game. Play calling,
and I think they missed a couple fourth and ones when they should have went for it early on and shit to set the tone. They should have. They're a little too passive today. A little too passive. We got a lot of weapons though. I didn't that Sanders pickup is going to be super huge. Gabriel Davis going to be a monster. You know what I'm saying with us and shit. If Dawson Knox can't be mid, bruh. Can't be mid, and we need a second tight end in my personal opinion.
I mean, but the way I look at it is that. The passing game, I mean, Josh Allen's arm is friggin' ridiculous. I seen it in person. It was crazy.
Yeah, that shit's
he has a live arm.
I'm nowhere near a Bills fan, but I am a crazy fan of Josh Allen.
Nah, that's
it
fair.
was crazy watching him in person.
Okay, so
and then the reason, hold on, let me get this off. You cannot. I mean, Stephon Diggs last year was debatable the best wide receiver in the game.
No, he was. It's not a debate, dude.
I mean, I'm sorry that Hopkins still played. Hopkins is still that boy. Hopkins gave y'all boy a hot ass
Adams.
1A, 1B, 1C. It's not. It's not. I get what you're saying, but it's nothing where you can just say debate. Nah, bro, that shit is either your pick, right?
But my point is, I understand what they passing because you don't bring in Emmanuel Sanders. You don't bring in Stephon Diggs and run the ball because honestly, when it comes down to it, I'm not a Devin Singletary fan. I think they should have picked up another running back besides Brady.
Najee Harris is on the board. That's all I'm gonna say.
Najee Harris wasn't on the board. Najee Harris got picked 24th to the Steelers. And then Travis Etienne got picked to the Jaguars. So we were at a point where it was like best player available. Best player available was Gregory Rousseau, that defensive end
pick
out of Miami Hurricanes. Now, I was gonna ask you your take on it, but you actually you ran down the line of it. Being a Patriot fan, where do you? I'll give my spiel, but I just wanted to attack you guys 1st I wanted to know your head temperatures was as far as what we witnessed today. But from being a Patriots fan, and the fact that y'all did lose to the Dolphins by 1 point, heartbreaker. Before I have you give you a little analysis on what you think the Patriots is bringing, what did you overall see from the Bills offensively, defensively, and special teams?
I mean, the thing is, when it all comes down to it, when it comes down to the game of football, when you come off a undefeated preseason, you come in with a big hit pretty much.
Right. And
sometimes you got to get a big ass slice of humble pie. Because if you think you're going to come out and roll teams and everything else, they started off good. It was 10-0 at the half, and then the Steelers just came back and showed why they have been a successful franchise. You got to keep your foot on the gas to finish off. The thing that made the Bills good last year is that they was a great second half team.
Great offensive team.
No, they was a great second half team. They closed games.
We were a bad third quarter team.
They closed games.
We were a good it's a double-edged sword with that.
But anyway, it was good in the fourth.
I agree.
They closed games. That's the thing that's been harming the Bills our whole life. They couldn't close games. There was tons of seasons where the Bills never was able to close games. Something happened. Leotis McCalvin, 2010, fumbled the ball.
Monday Night Football
against
the Patriots,
just not being able to close the game.
Don't bring up stuff from when we was. I'm 30 years old. That was freshman year, man. That was devastating.
I don't care, and I understand that.
2006, man.
No. That was 2010, bro.
Leotis McCall.
That was 2010, my friend.
That was
2010.
Oh yeah,
that was 09, 2010.
We was at Nick McLean house watching that game.
Yes, because the week before I had a kickoff. They kicked the ball to me. I fumbled it, and I had a McCalvin before McCalvin had a McCalvin.
Okay.
All right, so basically, where I'm gonna go at it with what we saw today, what sucked about the game, and then this would be free for open discussion. But what sucked about the game for me is because the hype surrounding everything. Yes, the fact that Bills Mafia is back from being away from a year, us only being able to have 10% of our fans in the stadium for the playoffs, and just us, we beat COVID, not really, but enough to at least be able to enjoy our Super Bowl aspirated football team. Everybody's back in the stands. So the sheer excitement of the season right there got everybody on 10. Y'all know me. Y'all know I'm a huge Bills fan. So it does suck to see the Bills come out like that. The Bills aren't matching that same energy that the crowd, is coming with because the penalties are long. At one point, we were like 7 for 71 yards. The holding penalties, we would have big plays called back due to Deion Dawkins. He battled COVID earlier this offseason. For y'all that don't know,
partying with Benny,
he is a big BSF, and I respect it. You got to do things on the side, but he looked a little he looked gassed a lot out there. I think he had 2 or 3 holding penalties. That's actually not like Deion Dawkins.
But you also got to think too. I mean, the man did have COVID, so for him to be gassed, I mean, who knows? Like his body's still recovering.
And I was going to go there because I do know it's gonna. You had COVID. You know.
Yeah, that's.
It's a battle back. You have to get back, and it messed you up good.
Yeah, it was a slow grind.
Shout out to my dog, man, for being here.
You know, Big Drew beat that shit.
Yeah, man.
But no, Josh Allen, 30 for 51, 270 and a touchdown. I mean, those numbers aren't bad, but a lot of that was in garbage time. We had a lot of drop passes. Josh Allen did have, to be honest, he had about 3 or 4 misfires at the beginning of the game. Emmanuel Sanders deep on the streak, wide open. Josh Allen missed him 5-7 yards.
But he also threw that dot for the touchdown.
He did. He put it in where nobody else could put it, to Gabe Davis. To lead us. So all in all, the Steelers came prepared all week. All season it's been Bills are blowing the Steelers out, and they've been seeing that. And bulletin material is real, fellas. Yeah. You know it all too well. We bulletin board material is real.
Yeah,
it's super real. And we got punched in the mouth, but you know what, man? It's the same thing that happened last year when we got punched in the mouth to the Cardinals and that Hail Murray, and we had to chew on that and sit for 2 weeks. And what happened? We didn't lose a game for the rest of the season until the championship.
And then you also got to think, man. At the end of the day, when it comes to football, it's any given Sunday. They make that movie for a reason.
That's a fact.
Win the Super Bowl.
And so, I mean, right now, Violators, how we looking at it? Dolphins sit at the top of the division. Bills, Pats, Jets, all 0-1. Let's get into the rookie quarterbacks a little bit. I didn't really get to see a lot of Zach Wilson, but I remember at one point in the Bills game, he was 9 of 20, like 1. That's not numbers for one of the greatest quarterbacks that's going to be potentially.
He plays for the Jets.
Like my boy said earlier, bro, he's at the crib.
He got Corey Davis.
It don't matter. I said the same shit.
Jets.
Bro, they going to bury his ass in New York. They going to bury him. Not even the media. That Jets. Franchise, bro.
They are cursed. Okay, it's like the Ralph Wilson curse went over to the damn Jets. Now it's the Woody. What the hell is this?
Davis? No.
That's Al Davis.
Yeah, Woody.
Woody, whatever the hell his name, the Jets guy.
I know what you're talking
about. He's terrible. He is terrible. And honestly, I'm not mad about the Dolphins being at the top of the division because the Dolphins ain't nothing but the Patriots.
You see, I don't like it because I watched this YouTube channel, TD.
You want me to get into that? Okay, all right.
Get into what?
Okay.
Cause he just be saying shit.
The Dolphins coach. Who is he?
Brian Flores.
All right, where'd he come from?
The Pats.
Yeah.
Okay, who'd he learned under? How many years he was there?
What does that have to do with anything?
That means that tons of Patriots left the Patriots and went down to Miami.
He has his own team. What the hell?
Tom Brady would have went to Miami.
No.
Okay?
No.
Listen, we don't know who Tom Brady was talking about when it comes down to...
He wasn't talking about Las Vegas?
No, he could have been talking about Las Vegas, but he also could have been talking about Ryan Fitzpatrick down in Miami.
He could have been.
We don't know who the hell Tom was talking about.
You're right.
Okay? Because he damn sure went down to Florida. If he wanted to go to Florida, he probably wanted to go with Flores. Yeah. And he was like, you going to go with him? You going to stick with him?
Don't mind me. I'm pulling my phone out because I want to bring up, next week's AFC
I'm not mad. I don't know. I get that, bro. But Tom's going to do what Tom want to do, obviously. But I just don't think he wanted to be in that coaching tree still. He wanted to get out of that shit and show why he was what he is.
I mean, I understand that completely. But what I'm saying is we don't know who he was talking about. And he could have been talking about them. All right? A lot of those players went down to Miami.
He was trying to go to the Colts, too.
Yeah. It could have been a lot of people.
I just don't think it's going to be Miami, bro. They're not even sold on Tua.
They're not. So Tua had a good game. Tua had a good game today.
And Tua standards.
Tua wasn't. I was surprised with the game Tua had because not being named the captain by his team, that spoke volumes to me.
I wouldn't name Tua captain either. I'm not gonna rally around Tua. He don't get me energized for a game.
Tua's a national championship.
What the
national champion?
Nick Saban is national champion.
Okay, and guess what? He took Jalen Hurts, who had an amazing game. He took his job. He took Jalen Hurts' job. Jalen Hurts had to go to and play another goddamn his freshman year.
This is true. Suck for Tua was a thing.
It's the system, bro.
The Dolphin system or Alabama system?
Alabama system is just like Belichick system.
I understand.
It's a plug and play shit. Mac Jones, bro.
That's because Nick Saban and Bill Belichick are best friends. Mm-hmm. Okay, they started coaching together.
I don't think that has anything to do with the play. I just think they just happen to be best friends.
No,
will they come together and
but the thing is,
yes.
if you break
type in college, I'm on type in the league.
Exactly. I mean, and every other year, if Bill Belichick ain't winning the Super Bowl, Nick Saban is winning the national championship. And the thing is, how many players have Bill Belichick drafted from Alabama? Because all he got to do is make a call like, yo, bro, tell me about Mac Jones.
It's for evaluations, 100%. Now that plays a huge part as far as the relationship goes. But I want to switch this. I digress a little bit, so I want to switch this up. Now, week 2 is pretty much the battle of the AFC East. We going down to Sun Life to take on the Dolphins, the division leading Dolphins right now, and the Pats is taking on the Jets.
That's a win.
Yeah,
we got to talk about that.
Yeah. So next week we gotta. I don't know. That Dolphins that's gonna be a hard fight. That's gonna be a battle. That's gonna be a heavyweight fight.
Dolphins defense is stupid.
It is.
Dolphins are as good as Tua's gonna take them, and this is Tua's year. It's Tua's year to prove what the hell he got.
Why do you say? I'm sorry, but why do you say shit like this?
Because it's the truth. The Dolphins is only going to go as far as Tua's arm's going to take them.
What else is he supposed to do? Tua has to establish himself this year.
What is he going to establish himself as? Bro, he's not.
He's their starting quarterback.
He is not that guy.
There's only 32.
A lot of people thought that before Josh Allen's year 3.
Exactly. And the thing is that a second year in a system, and you also got to remember, last year, he really didn't have a lot of time. Okay? You can't forget that Patrick Mahomes set a whole year. Okay? Fitzpatrick was playing amazing football. And
he wasn't playing amazing football. He was playing Fitzpatrick football.
He was playing Fitzpatrick football.
He was playing amazing
football. They was over 500 when they decided that they was going to throw Tua into the mix.
See, when they initially did it, it was the right call, because that's in some cases that's how you transition a rookie quarterback in. What Fitzpatrick was doing, Fitzpatrick will have his customary 350-yard game, 320-yard game. Then that Fitzmagic, it changed a little bit. Now he's throwing 3 picks in a game, 4 picks in a game.
I understand.
He's never been to a playoff.
So let's look at what the rookie quarterback can do. That makes sense.
When they put him, Fitzpatrick wasn't playing bad.
He was playing good enough to have them at 500.
And the thing is that the team did not vote him as captain. The team didn't want Fitzpatrick to not be the starting quarterback. A lot of the guys was like, yo, I'm riding with Fitzy.
Mm-hmm. He gave them the best opportunity to win.
So the thing is, like, and honestly, I think it came from upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I think upstairs said, yo, let's get this boy in. He's an early first round pick. Let's get him going. Let's see what he's going.
Well, it was messy, and usually messy situations come from the owner putting pressure on the GMs and the coaches to, hey, this is my guy. This is who we drafted. This is what we even did all those trades for. But all in all, fellas,
it was toxic.
We back.
Definitely back.
Violator Sports, man.
That was juicy.
And
that was nice.
But I'm not surprised. This is the type of content you're gonna get from us when we are in our bag, especially with something we all know.
But before we get off the topic, let's just understand this. In a game of football, you can lose the first game. It's all about how you snap back. It's a very long season. They added a game.
Right.
Okay, so they just got punched in the mouth. Now we really gonna see how good the Bills is. Let's see how they react after they took this L. Mm-hmm. And sometimes it's better to get knocked off at the beginning and then come back. Y'all on that high horse from the preseason, get knocked down. Let's come to work.
Yeah, this is the first time in my life as a Bills fan that we're going into the season like we're a favorable Super Bowl matchup. Like people got us like before the game. I saw a lot of people. Bills, Bucks, Bills, Packers. Packers got rolled by the Saints, by the way, 38-3. Yeah. But so like you said, it's a long season. Real long season, and Violators, the best thing about that is Violator Sports is back, and we coming with you hard with weekly content. But don't get it twisted. It's not just Violator Sports. I don't really know if we can let the cat out the bag, but we got a whole Violator thing
why not?
Popping off.
Let it out the bag.
Hey, so listen. We back. It's a new season, new vibes, man, and we here to give you all the best content possible.
That's Violator Network, Violator Media, baby.
Violator Network. So, well, let's bring it back, Violator Sports. It's only right that, we introduce new topics, new segments for everybody. Me and my boy here, me and Jay, we're going to come bring y'all Violator vlogs. We not breaking up. We're not breaking the band up, you know what I'm saying?
And me and Jimmy Thump is going to have Violator Anime. We're going to break down the new fall season of different animes. We're going to do reviews. We're going to get into a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know about and a lot of people do know about. It's going to get real spicy.
And then guess what? The Avengers is going to come back together for Violator Podcast.
And you know what?
And we up.
We open. We open to people coming, talking their little stuff, getting in the bag.
Okay, so Violators, basically with Violator Vlogs, one thing that me and Big Moan talking about, having different people pull up on the panel, chopping it with us. We going out, we pulling up on different people, we vlogging our day, we vlogging what we got going on. Jimmy Thump, Jimmy Thump plugged in right now. JD, cool guy, you already know. Like he said, they giving you all of the hot anime, especially for the fall. It's a lot of anime lovers out there. So we just trying to dip our hand in the pots. We are creative. We all got different lanes. We all brothers. We gonna come together, and then we gonna have our separate stuff. But it's all gonna be under the Violator umbrella. Violator Media, baby, from Violators with Love.
You already know what it is, man. We're just trying to get a different bag. We love y'all, man. Just keep the content going.
And it's the fall time. The fall time is the best time. You know what I mean? Why not switch it up? I'm about to be 30. Jew about to be 30. It's Libra gang in here.
You know what it is.
And it's up, man. So be prepared. We Violator Sports. We dropping sports, anime, vlogs, podcasts. It's coming. It's coming fast too. So once again, thanks for the support. Remember to like, share, follow us on Instagram. Comment, give us topics. If it's anything that you think you want us to talk about, just hear our take on the commentary of it. Let us know, man. We open to any and all ideas. We love y'all.
We open to challengers too now. We open to challengers. What y'all think?
Facts. Oh, but don't get it twisted. We still, hitting interviews. Violator Podcast interviews will come. Not as frequent as you've seen in the past from us, but we dabbling in all, and you'll see it's coming hard. It's coming hard. Once again, man, thanks for rocking out with us this long. We got a lot more coming up. It's your boy Jay.
Cool guy.
I'm on. Appreciate y'all, man. Real talk.
And we the Violators. We coming from Violators with Love. Merch is also on the way too. We back, baby. Violator Sports.
We out.